it's Kristin and I have a haul for you guys today. So I had asked, for me it was yesterday, but for you guys it was a few days ago, whether you guys wanted to see a haul or get ready with me. And they were pretty split. It wasn't quite 50-50. There were more get ready with me's, but I did have things that I wanted to haul and share with you. So I thought I would go ahead and do that one as well. So if you're interested in what is on my face, that is the get ready with me that I did just a few days ago. So you can check that out if you're interested. I am a week and a day out from surgery, doing really well, feeling almost back to my normal self. And one thing I did want to mention that I had stuck in my empties video, I did get my hair cut. It may not look like it to you, but I did get it cut. I just kind of got a few more layers put in just so I could have a little bit more volume, because otherwise I was feeling quite like flat to my head. So anyway, there are those things. So what I have for you here is some sweet birthday gifts that some friends sent me, some things that I purchased, some PR. I have a big box of something from one company I want to show you. Like I said, things that I purchased. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Anybody that I list, or anybody that I talk about that's a YouTuber, I will list below. Or if they have other, anyway, I'll list everybody below in case you want to check it out. So first, I want to show you guys a couple bracelets that I've gotten. So I have given Alex and Ani bracelets to people before, but I have never received one. And Kristin from Kristin321 sent me two beautiful ones. So I just wanted to show you. I'll take it off. That will be easier. This is the first one, and this was from their holiday 2016 collection. And this one says something about energy, I think. Yes, it says energy technology, and it's just gorgeous and beautiful. And then the other one she sent is Friend, and I've not seen this one before. So it has this beautiful charm here. These are the normal sort of Alex and Ani things. And then it says Loyal, Inspiring, Supportive. It just was really, really sweet. Kristin is just a really sweet, kind, genuine person. If you don't know who she is, please check her out. She is a dear, dear friend. I have a lot of dear, dear friends to talk about in this video. So I wanted to start with that. I gotta have myself surrounded. Okay, so next, Jamie from her Late Night Cravings. She is just the sweetest, and she was one of two people that asked me what my shoe size was this year, and I was like, what are the chances that two people would ask? So anyway, these are Vans, and they're slip-on shoes, and I will try to find these. I don't know where she got them from. I will try to find them and list them below for you. Might have been DSW. I can't remember. Oh, I just changed the whole lighting. I think I have it back. So anyway, super cute. I can't wait to wear these. I'm not wearing these until the snow is gone. Let's be real. I don't want to get them ruined by any means. So, and then she also sent me, I didn't even know, quite frankly, that they had this. And it's from Chanel. I have it out of the box. And it's just a little, like, purse mirror. I cannot talk, seriously. It just opens. There's nothing fancy about it, Kristin. Well, it's fancy because it's Chanel. So it has, I'm just trying to see. Yeah, magnified on one side, normal on the other side. Has the beautiful Chanel logo, nice and slim. So I'm excited about having that in my purse. I mean, I can be all bougie, as they say, and whip out my Chanel mirror. And then she did, let me just see, and actually I should use these now. I forgot that these were in here. This is two lip masks, and ever since my surgery, my lips, even though I feel like I was constantly putting lip balm on them because I was clearly breathing through my mouth and not through my nose, my lips kind of took a little bit of a hit. Speaking of lips, the other thing she had in here was a Chanel Le Rouge crayon. And it's in Rose Violine. I'll put it right there for you. And I've not tried these. I wanted to try them and I haven't yet. And so I was really excited. So it looks like it is an actual jumbo crayon. And it twists up though, I think. Yes, I didn't want to do it. It twists up. So there is the shade. Let me try to, if you haven't seen my Get Ready With Me, this is my bruise from them attempting to put an IV in my hand, even when I told them it wouldn't work. So there is the shade. I will try to avoid that when I'm swatching. So Jamie, thank you so much. You know that your friendship means a ton to me. As does Kristin's, as does everybody. I'm afraid that I'm gonna say something to one person and not to somebody else. I'm very grateful. Okay, so not to keep you in suspense about the other person that asked me what my shoe size was. So you guys have heard me mention Tika from Totally Tika a bunch. She started uploading videos again, which is really exciting. So I'll make sure that I put, usually when I list her stuff, because she's most active on Snapchat and Instagram, I usually list those two and then her blog. But she's been uploading videos, so I will make sure to list that as well. She's just fun. You guys will enjoy her. Anyway, so she asked me what my shoe size was as well, and I was like, what? And she sent me these UGG slippers. They're like house slippers. You guys, I've worn these pretty much every day since she sent them. They are so comfortable, and they're somehow, even though they have this, normally I don't love slippers because my feet get too hot in them, and that is not the case. They do not get too hot. They, you know, I can have them. I like to wear something on my feet. I don't like to go with stocking, or with, not stockings. With socks, I don't like to go with socks on in my house. I'll go barefoot or with flip-flops. Those are kind of the two options, and I prefer like with flip-flops or shoes if they're clean. Anyway, the point is, I love these. They are awesome. If you don't have a pair of these and have been considering them, you just need to do it because they're awesome. They're so comfortable. They're warm without being too warm, and I think they're going to be great. I was just about to chuck this one on the floor, and the other one's on my foot. So Tika, thank you so much. I gotta get off of my foot. Speaking of, thank you so much. I love them. I've worn them a lot. She kept. I sent her birthday gift. Our birthdays are very close together. And she's like, man, all I sent you was old man shoes. I love my old man shoes. I think they're awesome. All right, let's switch over to some things that I purchased. First, I want to show you. So there's a store by the name of Hitchcock Madrona that is in the Seattle area. Yes, Seattle, I had to check. And I have purchased from them before. I found out about them from Lisa D1, I think, or was it Vanessa the Bombshell? So either one, might have been both. And she contacted me a long time ago and sent me that beautiful Jersey quartz ring that I wear. Quite a bit, actually. And so since then, I've purchased some hammered bracelets. I get a lot of compliments on those whenever I wear them. They're really pretty hammered bracelets. They have like thicker ones and thinner ones and silver and gold. Anyway, so she has been, Erica, the owner, one of the owners, it's her and her cousin Dustin, I believe. Anyway, this is gonna be a long video. She's been uploading videos regularly on her channel, and she loves makeup too, like we do. And also she talks about jewelry and the stuff they have in their store and that sort of thing. Anyway, so she had talked about this initial necklace that she really liked, and I really wanted one. So I ordered one, and I wanted to share them with you and then share the necklace. And this is kind of what, again, you know what? Sorry about my bruise on my hand. I want to get this so that you can see it nicely. So it's a K that I don't know if they're diamonds or not. I don't really know. Probably not. But it was a reasonable price, I thought. And there, if you can see it there, just really pretty and dainty. And I love, she gave me, when I said I wanted the initial I wanted to buy the initial necklace, she said, well, there's two of them, which one do you want? So she sent me pictures of both of them. And one had like the chain on either top, on the top of the case, and one had it dangling, and I just really liked this one. So all right, that was a really long explanation. I want to put this back in, and it came so nicely packaged, and it came, with a little bag. It came in a box too, but then it had a little bag. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys and share her with you guys. I will list, like I said, I will list that below. All right, let's switch over to the stuff I bought at Ulta. I kind of have it here in front of me, and I've talked about the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye makeup, and a lot of people had said I would like the Clinique Take the Day Off. And then I mentioned this in a video that I wasn't able to find it, and a lot of you said it was at Ulta online. Duh. I was looking like in Walmart and Walgreens and that sort of thing. So this is the Yes to Coconut Hydrate and Restore Ultra Hydrating Melting Cleanser. So I'm going to give that a shot. And then I did get the Clinique Take the Day Off. This, I don't know when I bought this, quite frankly. I think I was, bored on the couch. So when I went to get those two things, I said, well, let's just see what's new. And I clicked on, I think there was like a what's new on the Ulta. And they brought up a bunch of JCat beauty stuff. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to head and try it. So that's what I have on my face today and what I used in that Get Ready With Me. So I want to show you two of the single shadow shades that I purchased. This is the one in Honey Amber. And then this one is in Citrine Stars. Yes, Citrine Stars. And there are the shades right there. And let's put them on here and avoid the bruise. So there they are right there. These I didn't use. I ended up using the palette. I'm going to show you here in a minute. All right, so this is the palette. You can kind of see the size of it. It kind of is about the size of a Maybelline, you know, the one with the 4 across. And this is the JCat Fab 5 eyeshadow palette in Bronze Creature. Really pretty. They were very nice to work with. You can check out that Get Ready With Me if you want to see how they applied. And there are the swatches right there. Really beautiful. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm clearly very self-conscious about the bruise on my hand. I don't know why they won't listen to me when I tell them not to put it in my hand. I went off about that in my Get Ready With Me. I didn't go off. I talked about it. And then I purchased this blush in Love Struck. And in that video, I showed it. Originally, this cat had glitter all over it. You can kind of see a little bit of there. What's left of the glitter there. And when I used it, it was just an overspray, and I will like it. That's what's on my face, but what's on my face is with that overspray. So I will like it a lot better now. I think that that's gone because you can tell there's hardly, you know, there's no sheen to that. It's just going to be a beautiful, maybe satin, not so much, not completely matte. I would say satin, but it's such a pretty shade. Really, really pretty. So I'm excited to try that again now that the glitter overspray is gone. And then the last two things I purchased were a couple of their lipsticks. The one that I'm wearing today is in Jackfruit, but I will say this, they don't really turn, you have to kind of really work to get them to turn up. So I'm not super excited about that. The color is pretty, however. They are both like that, in case you're curious. This is the other one. And this is the one in Metallic Raspberry. So right there. Creamy, pigmented. We will see how they wear. This one I've had on for about an hour now. It doesn't seem to be bleeding, really, but it doesn't have a super clean line, so we'll see. Sometimes it's a little too creamy, you know what I'm saying? I'm still working on my coffee for my Get Ready With Me, and yes, it's cold. What are you gonna do? All right, so a couple more birthday gifts I just really want to share these things with you guys because I feel blessed to have received them, and I want to share them with you. So I've gone back and forth on whether I was going to get these or not. And Melissa Parada from Honeybee Philosophy, and of course, listed below, she sent these to me, and I was very excited to get them. I used one day, and it was a glitter waterfall on my face the rest of the day. So I need to just play with them and figure out how to use them. And she sent me two of the, and she sent me the shades that I would have purchased. So the one in Kitten Karma and Smoldering Satin. So I know these have been all over, but I will go ahead and swatch them for you anyway, in case you haven't seen them. They're, you know, they're a glitter fest. They're absolutely a glitter fest. They are stunning. And I think the key, so when I use the Kitten Karma one. Oh, goodness gracious, so pretty. So that's Kitten Karma, and then that's Smoldering Satin. So how I use them, I always put my lip, so first of all, I always do my foundation first. And that's probably not a good idea with this product. So there's that, lesson learned. And also, I put the shade on, you know, the glitter shade on because it was my lid shade, and then I worked, you know, on the crease and on the outer corner and all that sort of thing. And, you know, just working all that glitter, it just really kind of got it just got it everywhere. So I just need to adjust how I'm going to do my makeup because they're so pretty, they are worth adjusting for. So, but I've not heard, a lot of other people haven't said they've had issues with fallout, so I don't really know why I have. I don't think I saw it more like throughout the day. It wasn't like it was on there and then throughout the day I got more fallout. It was just initial application, blending, that sort of thing that caused the fallout. We also had a little point. She sent those to me from Sephora. The Sugar Nude Fresh. I've not used this one. I think I've only ever used the rose and the regular. So I don't know if any, I don't think I've ever seen this. So I'll just swatch it in case you're curious. There's just a little bit of color to it. Nothing major, but I love these. So I just love that I can put in my purse, and because they twist, they won't fall apart. So thank you so much, Melissa. Something else that I purchased, I saw somewhere on Instagram. I don't remember who I saw that I like. Anyway, I was just flipping around on Instagram, and I saw this company called 10 Buck Brush. And so I ordered a couple brushes from them, and I realized I've been using these for sure the face one for maybe a month and a half, for like a month and a half, something like that. And the eye one I've used a few times here and there. So I apologize, I don't know the names of them. They aren't on the brush, but they each have names, and I'll list them below. What's nice about these brushes though, I think this is the reason I took the plunge, is that my phone went off, so anyway, what's nice, I put it on vibrate. What's nice about these brushes is that they have a lifetime warranty. So if you have any issues with them or whatever, like lifetime warranty, no questions asked. So I really like that. But anyway, I have been using this one, the kind of the face powder one. This is a goat hair brush, I believe, and works really well for working in my powder like I would have normally done in the past with the Sephora 55. This one just has, it's not quite as, the Sephora 55 one really, it's really dense, and I like that most of the time, but with the powders I've been using now, I want something just a little less dense. So this is a nice kind of in between of real fluffy powder brush, and that's Sephora 55. So that's that. I just thought I would mention that. And then this is an eye blending brush. It's a little bit smaller than like a MAC 224, so you can get a little bit more precise. If you have a smaller eye, you might really like that for that. So I wanted to mention those. I realized, like I said, when I was doing my get ready with me, I thought to myself, I don't think I've ever hauled those. So there you go. All right. Mary from Glitzy Fritzy. She, if you guys aren't familiar with her, again, I'll list her below. She does YouTube videos, but she also has a jewelry shop where she gets, you know, good deals on like name brand jewelry and stuff. And she has some really unique pieces. She has some, those threaders that you guys have seen me wear with the little kind of crystal ball on the end of them. My little church cuties call those my Christmas ornament earrings. I love those. I got those from her shop. Actually, these, yeah, I got these from her shop as well. And so she sent me this beautiful, it's like a jade sort of green maybe necklace, just really, really fun and unique and different, a great layering piece. And then she sent me 2 lipsticks from Lancome, and I don't think I've ever had, I've just not delved in a lot to Lancome products. So I will show you the 2 that she sent me. I have worn the one a couple of times, not this one. This is the one in Champagne. So I'm going to put this right here for you. They're very pretty, and I love how they open. I showed these on Snapchat. Oops, wrong way. You push the top and it comes out I mean, I just think that's cool. So that's the one in Champagne. I'm not sure why it's called Champagne, but it is. And then this one is in Crushed Rose. And this one I have worn quite a few times. I love the formula. They have a little bit of that Lancome scent. I don't know how do I know that Lancome has a scent if I don't use them a lot? They have that kind of higher end, you know what I mean? Like it's a little bit too fragrancy for me, but it tends to dissipate, which I like. So that is that. Seriously, it's just going to be one of those days. So thank you, Mary. I love, love, love those. I have this just sitting here. I thought I would show you. I have a big box of PR from Beauty Junkies that I'm not sure. I'm going to film it, but I may separate that into a different video. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I won't swatch everything in there. Boots number 7 sent me a product, and it says it's the most powerful and effective anti-aging serum, Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum. So I will try that and let you guys know about that. I just wanted to give that a mention. And then Karen from the 2 Orchids, and I've mentioned them several times before, she sent me a cute little birthday package. It has this little, it says fizzandbubble.com, so I'll try to find it and list it for you guys. Or just go to fizzandbubble.com. It says a birthday cake, no, cupcake bath fizzy birthday cake. And the smell, I can actually smell it now. When it first came, I couldn't smell it. My sniffer is slowly coming back. And then this, which I'm going to try to put in my background. I need to switch that out. I know Valentine's Day has come and gone. I've been a little down and out. So it says do what makes you happy, and I love that, and it's just pretty spring colors. So I'm going to try to incorporate that into my background for spring. And then she sent me, and I only have one of these. I think I have the one in Berry Pop. She sent me one of the Clinique lip pops. I don't know if it's called the lip pop, but it's Clinique Pop Matte. It says matte lip color plus primer. Interesting. And it's in Rose Pop, and it's so pretty, like so pretty. Look at that. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Red Balloon. I just love shades like that. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm excited to sport that. So I went to my P.O. box, and on top of a lot of cards from you guys, thank you so much for all the well wishes and the cards, and it just was really, really sweet. I was really tough. Anyway, so a gal by the name of Hayleigh Graham, she sells LulaRoe, which I'll get into why this is funny. Not funny, but anyway. I will list her information below. I don't know if she has an Instagram. Oh, she does have a Facebook. So I will list all of her information below. But she sent me a cute little package and a card that said after your operation. And I'll try to remember to list it below too. But if I don't, she sent me a cute little note too that said that she's been selling LulaRoe and that she sent, 2 pairs, which I'll explain in a minute. And she said, code for free shipping, you can use Kristin Gehm. So make sure you spell my name right, KRISTINGEHM, for free shipping. So I'm assuming you just would contact her on her Facebook or her Instagram, which again, I will list below for you. So that was really sweet. She had some, those snappers that have like the pretzels with chocolate and caramel in there. And she sent like some face masks and like a hydrating bath. So just kind of some really sweet sort of take care of you items after surgery. And then she sent me 2 pairs of the LulaRoe leggings. And why I'm laughing about this is that I've been trying to get my hands on a pair of LulaRoe leggings forever, but I don't understand. I was telling my friend Elizabeth, so Unlimited Elizabeth, or she goes by Elizabeth Jane now on YouTube. She also is selling LulaRoe and just started doing that. I'm sure most of you guys that follow her know that. And I said, I don't understand. Like, why can't I order a pair of black? Like they just come in and there's only so many of them. It's very confusing to me. So I was beyond grateful that I opened up the package and there is a pair of black ones in there. So she sent me these ones in the like tall and curvy, which I definitely am the curvy, not so much the tall. And they fit very, very well. And then she also sent me a pair of just the one size in this beautiful print. I wish these would fit me, but they do not. The print is so cute. And so it's like springy, but still with anyway, these are so soft. They are for sure the softest leggings I've ever felt or put on my body. Love them. So I can highly recommend the LulaRoe. I've not washed these yet though. I just tried them on to make sure that they fit. And these ones I did not because I just knew that they wouldn't. So she said I could feel free to gift them. So I'll be gifting those to a friend, but it was so sweet of her. Thank you so much, Hayleigh. And thank you for offering my subscribers the free shipping. So I will list that below. There are just tons of people that are selling the LulaRoe now. I'm kind of getting emails and that sort of thing about it. And I try to not, it's hard. You want to support everybody. But there's only, you know what I'm saying? It hurts my heart when I can't do something for everybody. That's what I'm trying to say. So thank you again, Hayleigh. I really appreciate that. So now we are to the end of, and I have this big box, but I was able to, they're all in here now, from Beauty Junkies. So Beauty Junkies, as you guys know, started out with, I didn't want to get these magnets out of here so I don't lose them. They started out by doing brushes, and then now they've branched out into makeup. So they had sent some brow gels before that I've shown, like a conceal and highlight pencil for the brows. This is a brow gel, like a plain, like a clear brow gel, so I've not tried that yet. This is, I don't think I have a code currently. I could certainly ask though, and I'll list it below if I'm able to get one in between the time of filming this and that sort of thing. And yeah, so I just want to make sure there wasn't anything that they sell on Amazon. They sell on their website too, but I think you get a better deal on Amazon. So again, the products that they sent came in their version of, like a Z palette. And this, in case you get one of these, is the bottom, just so that you know. So they're very deep, which I really like. So you can, you can depot your baked products in this as well. So we're going to come back to that, and I'm going to open this. Anytime you get one of these, it comes with a brush, a dual-ended brush in there that has like a lay-down shadow brush. It has the tapered blending on one end, which is one of my favorites. Although I feel like this is a little bit bigger than their normal one. And then like a lay-down brush, which is nice. This is probably the most practical brush that I've ever gotten in any kind of a palette, because you really, in essence, could do a whole look with those two ends. So I like that. They came out with all of these eyeshadows. So I will do, rather than try to swatch them all here and that sort of thing, I think I will play with them over the next few months and then come back and do sort of a follow-up. But let's just pick a few here. So I just picked sort of I picked 4 of them. And this is my first really touching of them. Boy, that is nice. So that was one swatch of that. Whew, that's really nice. And then the taupe, of course, I had to swatch that. And then a really pretty sort of burgundy brown. And then the green. The green didn't swatch as well as I would have liked. But we shall see. I will play around with those some more. Let's swatch one of the... Just wanted to swatch one of the mattes because I don't think I picked a matte. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. You know, you can tell with a matte like right off the bat when you swatch it with. Seriously, whether it's good or not. So that was some of their eyeshadows, and then they have other ones that, you know, didn't fit in that palette. I'm going to stick those up here. So those are some of their other eyeshadows there as well. And then these are their blushes, and I'm not sure. She had messaged me that she wasn't sure. I'm so OCD to put these in like order. There we go. She wasn't sure if these would be on the site yet or not, so I'll list whatever I can find below. I believe that she said this highlight here is the one from the contour palette, which I absolutely love. So I'm really excited about that. Let me pull this out and tell you what it's called. It's called Pink Parfait. It's just such a pretty highlight. I really like it. There, it is right there. Really, really pretty. And then this shade right here is called Pow, and that's also very pretty and just more subtle. It's more of a matte kind of highlight. It works nicely under the under your eyes to set with a fluffy brush to set your concealer. There are some of the blushes. I just kind of wanted to give you a rough idea. So I will play with these more. I'll report back, let you know what I think and that sort of thing. I'll probably do a Get Ready With Me if you'd like to see that with some of those. Those palettes themselves, those are available just like that. I understand that while I was down and out, I missed some Z palette drama. I don't know. I can't keep up with the things that are going on. But so that's another option if you're looking at, you know, wanting to do something other than your Z palette. You can't see through that one, which I kind of like about the Z palettes. But anyway, all right, that's it. I think I've probably gone on really long, so this is probably 2 really long videos back to back. I do have a few favorites, not a ton, but I do have a few favorites that maybe I'll do, I think maybe I'll just wait till the end of March and see if I can't come up with a few more. Between now and then, it's just been, all right. So again, what's on my face, I'll list everything below. It was in that Get Ready With Me, so I won't take the time to go over it, but I think that's it. If you have any questions, anything at all, go ahead and let me know. I hope that you're having a great day, and in everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.